Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with the Plan. In this video we're going into the weeklies and we're going to be doing my horizontal weekly. And I'm really liking how this planner is working for me, but I'm going to switch it up because I'm moving into multiple planners. I'm going to pull up these pages to decorate. And I have already clipped these, I think, for another demonstration video. So we'll set that aside for a moment. And all we need right now is the sticker book, which I'm thinking going places. Because I did start with like a red, white, and blue theme for the month, I'm going to come in here and use some of the blue types of stickers. So there are a couple things in here that I think would be really cute. So I think we're going to start. We're really just going to get started. So this week we are switching it up a little. So that's what I need to remember while I'm doing this. I guess I put this over here. No, I'll do it over here for my personal. So this side is going to stay the same, but actually it's not going to stay the same, is it? This is now going to become basically my, I guess, social media, but really just YouTube. I'm not really, other than YouTube, a social media gal. So this gal I wanted to get on there. I think I'm going to keep her small. I know there's a bigger one over here. But let's, well, actually, you know, this first week, when I'm getting back into it, I might have a little more space. So we might do her in the bigger one. Is she in here? Maybe I already used her. I may have already used her. Yeah, probably from there. So let's see what else I have real quickly and just make sure who will work. This gal will work. And I'm gonna just stand her like over here. I had been putting the girls like right over here, but in my monthly I have a gal here, so they're kind of like standing next to each other, but almost like not together still. So I thought that looked a little strange. Doing always dream big. I kind of want it up here. Let's wait this out and we'll put it as high as possible, and that way we might have enough room to still write. Okay, and then we're gonna need something up here. So it's really nice for these weeklies. They're super quick because you only need about 4 stickers overall, maybe a couple more, like some smaller decorative ones. I like this summer gal. I'm gonna put her up here even though she's gonna be floating. I think we'll put her over here for this week. And we'll give her something to stand on. Yeah, cute. Okay, I'm gonna get some washi on, and then after that, we will see like what else we really need. For washi, I think I'm just gonna grab these like fun slanted stripes. I don't like to think about it too long. I just kind of like to grab it and go. It might end up a little too dark. we will cut around their heads, but actually since she's a paper sticker, I need to be careful. I don't know, I don't love that washi choice, but I think it's gonna be fine. So it is, you know, Saturday night after sundown, so I really do need to get these decorated. I usually like to work a week ahead, but I did not get there this week because I've been playing with these planners because they're so cute. So I was just having fun and filming the setup videos, and so now I have to play a little catch up. Okay. I might do this down here too. But sometimes when you rush, you get washi that's not quite right for the spread, but I think it looks okay. All right, so now I'm gonna come back in and see if there's any like little things, like maybe some of these hearts are fun. Like this leaf is really pretty. This says, just be kind. Well, let's get a sloth in here. How cute is he? Doesn't really make sense if he's over by her, but he can still be by her. We'll put him over here at the edge. That way I still have enough room to write. Although tomorrow, it's, you know, pretty taken up with that sticker. That's okay. I don't know how much I'm going to actually get into the new planner tomorrow, so I think that'll be fine. Ooh, we have some hearts. These are cute. Where? It's kind of like no rhyme, no reason, honestly. Live in the moment, but it's in the right blue. Should we put it there or over here? I think we're good over here. We just have two quotes over here now. And maybe something little there. A bonjour? Why not? I say something little and then I grab something really big. We will put it like under her. That way she's just not walking on the air, like I said. And I still want something for over there, so I don't know. This little thing says choose happy. So cute enough. Yeah, I like it well enough. So I'm trying to be really fast with these because I do have several to do. Also, they're small pages and I don't want to take up all my writing space. Although now that I'm going to several planners, I will have a lot more room in each planner. If I was doing what I was originally doing, which was making just a main, a wellness, and a project planner, then I would need more room to write. But this is now turning, as of this week that I'm popping back in, into only work, which is YouTube channels. So I have 2 other YouTube channels that are not doing great. Not that this one's doing great either. I have some work to do. And I obviously knew I would lose subscribers when I was switching planners. You know, it makes sense not to stick with a planner gal who's not using your planners anymore. So we will have eventually, probably not until maybe the end of this week, 3 channels on here. So it'll be, you know, 2 on this side and 1 on this side, unless the sticker's in the way. So I'm wondering, should we separate it now with like a thin washi? I think we might. So let's just do, this one's kind of fun. Now that I popped it back in, it's going to be a little difficult, but that's okay. I'm just going to try to center it. What I did remember just now is that what I have been doing, if I decorate too much, I can just put a temporary sticker, post-it note, like over here, if I need to do something tomorrow for this particular one. And then I think I'm going to write a general schedule over here. So I think we have that 1, 2, and 3. And this is the channel that I do the most videos for. So it's probably going to be over here where there's a little more space. But now I do feel like I need this washi over here. So let's put a little over here anyway. Just on this line. Okay, and then don't forget, I was going to do it this week, but I'm still trying to decide. I think I'm going to do it the first week of August, where I will take each planner that I have from Laurel Denise, even though I'm using them several ways right now, and I will try to show you how to use just one planner, which I know is more reasonable if you're not a planner girl or you don't have a planner channel. You know, you can still have several planners, but I know not everybody is going to do that. So I just want to show you, in case you only want that one planner, how to use each of these layouts as your only planner. Just some ideas. There's also some on her channel, obviously. But yeah, that's okay. That's cute. I really do like that washi in the middle. Okay, well that is it for this video. We were just doing the weekly. This is how it looks put back into the planner. Let's get some light over here. Check back and I will be doing the weekly for the vertical planner as well, and actually all the planners, portrait, pop-up, everything. That's all coming up very soon. I need to get them all done tonight or early tomorrow morning so I can start planning them. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye guys. Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, we're going to be decorating for the Laurel Denise vertical planner. This is the regular size, and I have been using this as my wellness planner. I really did like it, but now I've moved my wellness into the portrait planner. So I've did some practice things here, and what I want to do this week with my planner, my vertical planner, is make it into a timeline. I have gone without a timeline, and then I made a master timeline on my main planner for this month, but since I'm trying to spread out and use the portrait planner as well, it gave me extra space for this planner to become a timeline planner. So I'm kind of excited. It's actually going to be my home cleaning planner and my timeline planner. Right now I'm just clipping out the page. So I'm just taking my scissors in between the double loop and clipping. I'm trying to keep it straight. It just pulls out better if you do, but once you get this out, the first time it comes out easier the second time, and it actually goes back in well too, so it does not have to be perfect. Right, let's get these clipped out so that I can decorate them. It just makes it easier for me to decorate. We're gonna see how it pulls, but sometimes I do have to help it along. Oh, that one worked really well. Yay, okay. I'm always happy when that happens. So this is interesting. Let me look at my practice one too. Oh, it's on the back here, really. I have a practice on there. That's good. So I have, what I'm thinking of doing really is using, did I do a couple? Yeah, I tried a couple different ways. We're starting with 8 a.m. up the top box here, and then I put the 20 quite a bit higher and gave me more room on the bottom, but I don't really like that as much. So now what I think I'm gonna do is this way. Here I started at 9. I might do that, just start at 9 right now. I don't really plan much before 8. It's like getting breakfast, getting my coffee, sometimes working, sometimes reading, but I definitely want 9 on there. So 9 to 20 is right here. It leaves me some extra down here for cleaning, and it leaves me the top up here. This was my example up here for house and cleaning. Also like personal, so personal appointments, things like that. All right, so now that we went through that, this is gonna take a little more effort because I think we're gonna use, let's see. I'm gonna see if these fit. I don't know if they're going to. They might be a little big. Mojo Jojo Plans pastel dated. And I have used a lot of these, so I don't even know if I have like a full set yet left. Okay. Yeah, so we can have purple. We'll just do purple, but I'm gonna check first and see if it works. And if not, we'll just write them in. I don't have any colorful pens up here, but oh, that didn't come off. Okay. Yeah, it kind of goes into the first day. I don't think we're gonna do that because some of these numbers are super wide. All right, that's fine. So I think for this first one, we're just gonna write it in. Now, Laurel Denise does have timed washi, and she doesn't have the numbers big, but it would be 8 with a blank here, and it would be like 2 lines for 8. Oh, I was gonna do 9. Good thing I'm using an erasable pen. Let's try again. So I might grab that washi eventually. It's definitely in my cart, but I have not checked out with it yet. Okay, so that'll work. So again, up here will be like maybe the main cleaning focus, anything else that's a focus, like something with my kids, and then maybe dinner. But I do have my whole meal planner. I did just want it in my main planner too, to just know what dinner is. The thing about meal planning, that the meal planner I'm loving is helping out so much, is because when you know it's for dinner, it just takes the burden, like when you know what you're gonna make, takes the burden off. You just, you know, go through the motions and you make the dinner. But when you have to think of it like every night, like, I don't know, what's for dinner? What do I have? It can get really kind of annoying. Then that is more frustrating. So I really love having the meal planner. 1000%. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. Actually, I did, but I've never done it before. Okay, so for this planner, we have some really colorful flowers, but I want to get some of these summer gals, you know, used. So I'm gonna just use them. And look at that cute green color. So now we can, oops, now we can incorporate. She's straight. She's leaning a little bit. I mean, it looks like she's supposed to be leaning. Okay, what else? Let's go through and get the summer girls out, because Wanderlust and City Dust, that is so cute. It's different color green though. Because, you know, summer is going fast. Actually, it's not. September is like still really hot. Even when it turns to fall, it's still incredibly hot. Life is so beautiful. I like that. No, it doesn't have to match the green, because it doesn't. But I like that, so we're gonna put that. You know what? I keep reminding myself this. When you use a sticker like this is really better on the monthly, but I can come in here with Post-its and put, you know, what I want to do in these time blocks. I'll probably be slightly annoyed with myself, but when I see how cute the sticker is, maybe I won't. Okay, so we have this other girl that's kind of summery. This gal, this gal. Which one? Oops. I think we're gonna go with her down here. And everywhere you put stickers, you may have to use Post-its. So they're kind of, I don't really like it when I do that kind of thing where they're next to each other, but they're not the same height because like she doesn't have any legs. But that's okay. We're gonna go with it. Okay, I like this get to work for up here. And I think if we bring in some washi, we're pretty good. I'm gonna go there. Oh, these are kind of summery. I use these in the last planner too. Super cute, actually. We'll save the sloth and we'll just put like another leaf by her. So we still have some more to come back and use, but we have a lot of other planners. But that's what I decided to do this week. I'm just going to use this book because there's so many cute stickers. It's not like we're going to get bored. At least I won't. And then I can get through the summer stickers. Well, you know what? We might just do this. Be proud of who you... Oh, of course, of course. Be proud of who you are down here. What are we at, like 5 o'clock-ish time? Nope, sweet honey probably. It just barely hung over a little bit. And while I'm thinking of it, I might write the times in on this side as well, because if I have it folded on this side, I might want the times again. So let's just do it. You obviously know that's 15. Okay, so this is my first week trying it like this, so we'll see how well I like it. But I think I'm gonna like it fine. Okay, so let's get some fun washi on here, and then I think we'll be done. And I've been watching Chappie Plans video. She does Laurel Denise planners. She does a lot of other stuff too, but I mostly watch her Laurel Denise planners. And I thought she did some cute like washi layering things, and I want to try it. So I'll do it kind of in between so I still have room to write. Okay, those are fun colors. All right, what kind of goes with that? Where's the stripes I'm looking for? I don't know, this might be too much. I'm gonna look. Yeah, let's do more solid if I have anything. Or we could do maybe leaves. Oh, we have these palm leaves? Maybe. I think it's okay actually. Alright, it's fun. This is a little boring up here, so should we do a third thin washi? Wow. Maybe. Maybe. So let's see what we have. I think we just go with like maybe this light green. Oh, like we'll do this one because I'm running low on it, so we'll just give it like a little bit of color. All the way across. Yeah. And then I think we'll put it down here. So, okay, now we got it. We got this. We got this. Yeah. So now those coordinate and those coordinates. All right. I still have not organized my washi. It's not even on my list yet. That's how behind I am on that kind of stuff. Okay, that is cute. I like it a lot. So this will now be in my timeline. And again, for these little parts here, I will just grab my little Post-its and like write in whatever for where the sticker is. All right, let's get this back in the planner. So I am kind of excited to have my timeline back. I know I wasn't really using it exactly like very well towards the end of last month. The end of June in my 2-page daily planner from Happy Planner that I was making out of a weekly page. But anyway, yeah, it doesn't match the background at all, but I still really like it. It's super fun. Okay. Get this stuff out of the way. Yeah, it's hilarious. It does not match at all, but I still really like it. Okay, well that is it for this video. So stay tuned and we will be finishing the rest of my weekly planners, which are Laurel Denise Mini Horizontal, Laurel Denise Mini Vertical, Laurel Denise Portrait, Laurel Denise Pop-Up Planner, and am I forgetting something? No, that's it. Laurel Denise has a channel here on YouTube. I'm sure you already know that. And she has a lot of ways that people are using their planners as their main planners. But we are done with this, and I think it's super cute, not matching, but super cute, and it's actually not going to bother me at all. I like it. All right, thanks so much for joining me today on Tambour with a Plan. I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tambour with a Plan. In this video, we're going to be talking about the mini horizontal, but real quickly, I wanted to show you the mini vertical. I've been using this as my kids' homeschool for the summer, and I just moved this into a portrait. I was going to move this week into the portrait, I decorated it, but I just kept using this one because it was handy. So we will decorate the portrait, not the portrait, the pop-up. I keep saying portrait, but I mean pop-up is now my kids' homeschool planner, and I think that's going to continue into the year for their main planner for homeschool at all. So I'm really excited about that. I'll show you how I'm going to set that up in future videos. But for right now, we're in my little cute meal planner that I love so much. Look how cute it is. It's turning out so nice, and I still have my pip over here that's like still smeared that I need to wipe off, but I haven't copied it anywhere yet, so I just need to make sure for 2 more weeks, I need to make sure I have this handy with my dinner ideas. I just start to write some back here though. So I don't even know if I will need this in the future, but it was fun to plan on here as a separate thing. That way if I messed up, and then I could write it nicely in here, but I may not have to do that every month. But we're going to pull these pages out to decorate for this week. And it looks like I gotta clip this guy out and get it ready to decorate. So doing the weeklies is a pretty quick process. So once you get the monthly done, which kind of ties into the first week, then you only have these little guys to do. So I actually think that's super fun. When you have any other planner, you'll decorate the monthly and you may never look at it again. It also, you have to decorate full size spreads, depending on the size of the planner, for the rest of the weeklies too. So I really like this. Okay, so the last 2 videos I've been using this book because I wanted to use up the summer stickers, but I think for my food, I'm gonna go back to Coffee Queen for this month. So for all of July, I think we're just gonna do Coffee Queen for the planner. It's looking super cute. It's actually Wrong Coffee Queen 2. All right, so we did have room. Oh no, I think we're gonna go back to the pink, or maybe we'll just do red. Do we have enough to do just red? I think that could be fun. Well, like it's red and pink, but. Or we could do her Coffee Queen. I think I'm gonna do her, but I think we have to cut her off of this quote. So let's do that. We're just in our little itty bitty planner, so. I don't know, should I put her in the same spot? I think I'm gonna put her here between breakfast and dinner. Let's just mix it up a little. Dinner probably needs slightly more room than breakfast, so, oh. Oh my goodness, let me see here. Dinner needs slightly more room, so we get her. I think that's fine. Okay, and then we're gonna put this little coffee cup over here. Coffee, then life, funny. I like this gal. Cover up the this week. So what I did last week is really kind of put the dinners that I wanted to take from my monthly, which is still mostly on my my pop-in panel, the wet erase that smeared, but I've since learned you can use a Sharpie marker on there and then just erase it well. So I think most of my dinner meals are on there, and I'm just transferring them to the ones I think I want to make this week. And actually this was really fun, so let's do these again. Though I think I subliminally messaged myself about donuts because I got donuts for breakfast this weekend, which is crazy. Definitely unneeded. So it's a repeating pattern, so I'm just gonna get, this is 6 dinners. Should we do one more? I think we're just gonna do the whole pattern again, and then we can put maybe like a couple breakfasts or maybe alternative dinners. Do you guys ever do that? Because sometimes you know, like I have this copycat Chick-fil-A chicken strips that I was gonna make this week, and I just did not feel like it. So I did my alternative dinner. Okay. I want some red. Let's get some fun red on here. Oh, we have a red box. I like that. I think we're going to put it with her. So it's not just floating. And then we will white this out so we can see her. I probably should have done it on the breakfast side, but that's okay. Okay, cute. And then, I like this. I think we're actually getting, we need like something thin up here. So, look how many, like we could do brown next week maybe. Chocolate and croissants. Ooh, this quote. We will work with this quote. I'm just gonna cut it in half. It says everyone deserves love and coffee. So we can make it half on this side. Everyone deserves love. And then maybe put this one. It's crooked. I'm actually going to put it over the sundae, so we know that this is Sunday. Can I get it straight, gals? Okay. Everyone deserves love, and then what do you think? And coffee down here? Yeah, I think that'll work cutely. Alright, so we're really close. We just need some washi. because I always have to have washi. I don't know, otherwise it's really boring. But also we are splitting the sections. So, maybe we can do a pink. We do have this last, it's kind of orangey red, and I think it's almost gone soon, but I think that could work. So let's do that. And over here, I was just doing snacks. I'm still going to separate it though. It just makes it easier to figure out, but we really need a little more room for lunchtime snacks. We don't always have dinner snacks, but sometimes dinner's a little small. Okay. And then I think with this last piece, just stick it under her feet like she's standing on something. Yep, I think that looks fine. Okay, we are done. That. Oh, that was probably some off camera, sorry. I'm still getting used to not having like the full desk be my camera angle. But I think that is super cute. So let's get it back in the planner and we can start planning breakfast and lunch for tomorrow. So I know what breakfast is, so not lunch, but yes, lunch too. We'll have to figure out what dinner is. And the first thing I will do, just if you're wondering, is I'll write the dinner meals over here first, and then maybe a couple breakfast options because I do have room, and then I'll put it in to the days. So, all right, and that matches really well. That looks super cute. Loving Coffee Queen 2 from Wrong Wrong. So it does look a little bare on top and bottom without more washi. So I'm just gonna grab the stripes again that I've been using. This is the third week. I used it first week. I didn't use it second week. Just to give it a little more something. I'm so used to seeing the top and bottom washi, so. Okay, and now it's done. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamara the Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye guys. Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamara the Plan. In this video, we're gonna be decorating the pop-up planner, which is now gonna be my kids' summer homeschool planner, but I'm also going to move it into their real homeschool when that starts. I was using this mini vertical, which I really loved. It's super cute. But the pop-up planner is more functional for a family because I can put it on the bottom of the stairs and they will be able to see what their assignments are. So I did finish using it for last week, which is a shame because I did decorate this, but I decorated it midweek. I think I decorated it on Wednesday or Thursday. I was going to transfer the information and I still will. But what I did is I decorated the weekly and then I decorated this back page in case I wanted to make extra notes. So I'm gonna do that same thing for this week. And I decorated the back page as if I can just quickly flip it up and look if I have it stood up. So that's what we're gonna do again this week. I did clip it out. Yes, I did. I clipped it out last week, so I don't know. Let's just do it again. Let's clip it out. We'll pull both out actually. So clipping them out, they pop right back in. I haven't had a problem with any falling out, but it is only my third week using it like this, so I don't know. I haven't seen anybody that does it regularly, so I guess I can be the test-a-gal. Also, I haven't really decided to keep the pages, so if they do keep falling out later, they haven't been falling out for the month, but if they keep falling out like towards the end of the year, It's not that I would necessarily keep them, but I do also have my box if I need to keep them. So I'm gonna pull this guy out. Sometimes they need a little help when you clip them. And then sometimes I just get nervous and give them a little help anyway. And then I'm gonna pull the last weeks out to decorate the back again. And the first couple weeks are not decorated in this painter because you gals may have known there was a restock, which means, it goes this way, right? Yeah. Restock, which means they were out of stock. And that's when I went to order Laurel Denise is when I first kind of figured out I wanted to try her. And so they were out of these planners. So now they are back in stock, but I didn't have it for the first 2 weeks. As soon as the restock came, I ordered and they got it shipped out, like the label printed that same day, shipped out like that evening. So I think I want to pop it up with the kind of peachy flowers for this week. So let's grab some of these off. And again, I know this is for, you know, my kids, for their homeschool. Right now, still summer school homeschool, but you know, flowers, it's okay. They will be just fine. Okay. And we'll get these last two somewhere. Maybe we bring in this leaf that I had from last week. Oh, so hold on, I was thinking. And, well, maybe we'll put that one in the middle. And still, if I run out of room, I can always add a post-it onto here for them to do stuff. And I'm saying that anticipating that that could be a possibility. Running out of room. I think I'm gonna put this one up here. But like, we'll do it in between the days. Alright, that's a good cute start. And the other thing I was thinking, I'm gonna try this week. Some of these are cute. Those are definitely more when we get into it. Like washi? Well, let's start doing this one. So I think we can do this cute little noted. Look how it's like on notebook paper. How fun is that? We'll put that up here. So this is going to be my extra planning section. Like if there's worksheets, what worksheets? What else do we have? We have a today. I'll do this in the green. I think we're just going to lift this up a little. Washi from the last spread. My fingers. Can you still see today? Yeah, that works. Let's go back to our decorations. This page is going to be fun to do, but I think I'm going to do that next week. Oh, and look how pretty these are. I saw a quote that I thought would be good. Oh, here, this is what I wanted. Think positive. We'll get like something here. Maybe a box sideways. Oh, we have some things back here. Yeah, like one of these. Assignment. Is that the first page of those? Yeah. I don't really want to throw off the color too much, so These all are about the weekend. These are all about the weekend. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to use a couple of these. We're gonna have to use a couple of these. This one says finally the weekend. And it's giving us like a little section here, which is nice. I still want like maybe this up here. And maybe just a floral or something. Girls' night, that would be so fun. Yeah, because they're boys. Study night is cute for there. We'll grab this last little peach floral. And then maybe a leaf, one more leaf. And just kind of finish it off. Let me think. Maybe a leaf there. Okay, so we have a little box here, these boxes here, a little space here, and then we need washi, but after that I do think we're pretty good. So let me see what washi we have that could work. I think this is what I used last time. Today is our day. Washi. Oh, I need to fix my washi. Oh, so we have the palm leaves. I think we'll do that. I actually did that this week already. Oh, ripped. Okay, let's try that again. It looks like we're running a little low on it, but ouch. It should work for this spread if I stop ripping it. Yep, that's cute. Oh, okay. This is pretty old washi, that's why. I mean, this is like from 2020. Here we go. I think this washi came with this, you know, to go with this sticker book. Look how perfect that is. Okay, I do want to put, I'm gonna put this piece somewhere because this is crooked a little, so let's straighten it. But I don't want to waste it. Washi surgery, not always easy. So what if, I think we'll layer it under here a little, just to bring some green up here. Not too high where you can't see it. Yeah, that's cute. All right, and now we're just gonna trim it off and then we will get it back into the planner. So pretty quick with each of these little weeklies. Stay down there, which I'm happy about. Oops, cut some page. So that's cute together. I like that. So again, I will have this down, and if I need to look and see like which worksheets I need to grab, then, or what lesson numbers I need to prep for when we get to August. All right, let's get this back in the planner. So that's 2 weeks of super cuteness. Oh wait, that's last week. See how cute that washi is last week? All right. It's easier to pop it on this empty side over here. Okay, that gets us into at least the Friday, Saturday of August. Oh, that's not it. This is what we did today. Oh, and I hope that was all in frame. I don't know, you guys. Here's my light again. I am moving my desk around this week, so this won't be a problem. much longer for my light to be like that. But here it is together, and then this is it with the whole month. It's kind of hard to see like that. Can we already zoomed out? Yeah. Can maybe angle it a little for the whole month. You can see. And then here's just the weekly with the month. And I think it's pretty cute. But now we are ready to start just this week of summer school, and then when we get to, I'll probably give them this whole week off, the whole week of August off before we start, you know, more serious school. Okay, super quick and fun and easy to do, so that is done for this week. Ready to plan in tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me today on Time About the Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Time About the Plan. In this video we are setting up for July 20th through the 26th. Oops. In my academic portrait planner, which started in July. These planners are still available on the Laurel Denise website, and I will link them below. Click through my link, I'm an affiliate, and you can use code TAMBER10, TAMBER, number 10, 10, and you can get a discount. And the reason I'm saying that is because this is really a fun planner. They're actually, I love all the Laurel Denise planners. This one is my wellness planner. And what I used for this monthly overview was this really cute happy planner. It's what, Glam Girl accessory book. And I'm not really a glam girl, so I've never used these, even though these are super old. That was my first time using them. And I think it turned out super fun and cute. But we are working on this week here, and we are working on my wellness still. So what I think I want to do, I'm going to take a very thin stack of these Post-its and put them in here, and it's kind of as decoration too, which I like. That's super cute. I did that in the back here. These are Post-its and these are Post-its, and it adds to the decoration, but then it also gives me teeny Post-it notes to use. And now, oh, I love this gal. Should we use her? Yeah, I think we're gonna use her. She matches the Post-its over here, so I think that's perfect. I'm gonna put her right in the center here. And she says, P.S. I hope you feel beautiful today. How cute is that? I think this is supposed to be Audrey Hepburn. I'm not positive, but it reminds me of her, so that's probably why I think it's her. Maybe it is. I don't know. And then I think this would be cute, this color next to her. And I think we'll do another smooch over here. All right. I'm going to do this pretty is as pretty does, but I'm going to cut it and just have it kind of going along the bottom. Or actually maybe the middle, because I like to use the bottom for bedtime. Oops. I might have to sticker surgery a little. Okay. So we'll do like pretty is on this side. Let me get my tweezers. Then we have as pretty does over here. That is cute, but it's a little boring, so I'm gonna grab some of these cute little dots that can just layer on top and give some color. Okay, that's a little better. Oh, we have one more. We'll stick it in this spot. Okay, pretty as pretty does. I'm gonna put a to-do over here, and it's gonna kind of be, this is like my self-care area. I haven't been great about it. And I was thinking of putting it up here, like I had a comment mentioned that if I put my self-care up here instead of my workout, I'll notice when I don't get it done. But right now I'm just started doing my workout up there, so we'll see. We'll see. Just want a little more decoration. Well, we definitely need some more stuff over here. Let's see what we have. Okay, so we could do this for the weekend maybe? Just to give that rose gold up here. Okay, what if we do a checklist here? This is where I track my food. Just for some color. Maybe another to-do over here for some color, because that will be where my wellness is. There's gold busy. Let's outline this with some lipstick on each one. Mani-pedi, and then we'll do a pink one too that says mani-pedi. I'm not getting it mani-pedi, if only. Okay, those are pretty cute, so I think that's okay. Let's also just do, let's see. Let's do some washi now, and I think that we'll be pretty done. I want something super pretty, but maybe green or pink. Oh, what is it about this polka dot washi? I love this one. We might have to cut it though. It's pretty wide. I don't know, I think the bottom could be okay. This is a glossy washi. Glossy washi is not my favorite, but this particular washi is just really pretty. So I'm dealing with it. It's actually a walnut washi that I got like 5 years ago. Everything I own is from like 5 years ago, basically. Planner wise. Except obviously the planners. These neat planners. Okay, so let's cut around some of this. And then I think we'll do some, maybe cut it in half and put some on the top. My light's gonna be in the way right here. Okay, let's check. I do this and mark it, then I'm going to try to cut it in half and see if we can do top and bottom. It's definitely not going to be perfect, but let's try. Looks like there's 3 dots, so if I kind of stay in the middle dots, I think we'll be close. I would rip it, but I think this glossy washi would tear not nicely. We can try it some other time. Not today. Okay. That is gonna do it. Not bad. I'm gonna put it like this so we can have the straight line next to the actual days. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cute. It's a little plain still. So let me see what I did before. Like I added the hearts. Yeah, it's just a little plain still. So let's see if there's anything kind of small that we can do and add in. And it could just be as simple as, oops, the little sparkles. Just having those here and there could be cute. Like, yeah, like these things. Let's see. Just grab a few of these. I think that will help. Glam Girl up here on Tuesday. So it's just plain right there. And then it is plain there too. I don't think we can do another Glam Girl. We might be able to do like a little confetti. Yeah, that's definitely better. So with this, and then there's just a couple of those. Oh, let's do some eyelashes too. They're a little pair. How cute is that? Let's do them where? Maybe here to do. That's cute. And then we'll do one more set. Over here somewhere. Maybe another to do. I mean, I don't ever do my eyelashes, but maybe I could put on makeup. Makeup is good. Okay, I think that is it. That's all we need. So anyway, we're gonna call that good enough. I could probably keep decorating and tweaking things for quite a while. All of us planner gals, you all know if you're decorating at all, don't overthink it. We always do, but you know, it just needs to be cute enough to make it fun to plan in, and that has definitely occurred. This is cute enough. Okay, so this is ready for me to start my wellness tomorrow. And super fun and cute. I really like how this planner is turning out. I had all my planners in one, so this is a separate planner now. That's not my favorite. And I have my Frankenplan video on the channel for the regular size Laurel Denise planners. It also works for the mini if you want to check that out. But this is just such a cute, fun, innovative planner. It, you know, it's similar to the other planners but also very different. So I really do love using it. Of course, it's only been a week, so we'll see how everything goes. But this is how it turned out today. I think it's super cute. And we'll do another decorate with me next week. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tambour the Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.